Okay. So I've got a couple of questions, probably about 4 questions that we'll go through. I want this to just be super genuine. So that's why I haven't told you any of the questions I want to ask you, because I just want your honest and genuine thoughts behind it. So we'll do, first up, we'll go with, what were you struggling with before you joined the online programs?
Oh, I guess I was struggling with finding a way to like I had done sports my whole life and done some component of lifting with them, whatever sort of like the sports coach would recommend. And then I took a long break from mixed martial arts and re-entered jiujitsu and Muay Thai much older. And all I knew was sort of the static lifting that maybe we did in like track practice in high school or, throughout playing those other sports growing up. And so I really wanted to prevent injury. I think I was getting injured really fast when I re-entered jiu-jitsu. And I wanted to build way more strength. I felt I was like often the smallest person in the room. And with that, like, I was like, I know if I get stronger and maybe more smart about how I'm training strength and conditioning wise, I could have an advantage over, more opponents. So.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. And you're right, because if you take it to competition and you are matched for size and skill, then often the stronger person is going to win.
Yep, exactly.
So that's awesome. And obviously for injury protection, when you are up against those bigger people, like, you can't avoid an injury, but being stronger can help, definitely.
Yep. That's what I was looking for, is like injury prevention and really building like the strength and endurance to go against all types of opponents. Yeah.
And then was there anything that you were hesitant about before you started?
I think I was hesitant. I was hesitant at how effective it would be. I was like, I don't really know if maybe I should change from just kind of I feel like a typical gym split that people are first introduced to are like an upper body day, of like a leg day. And to have a program where I was doing a lot of like full body training on the same day, it was something I really wasn't used to. And I was unsure at how like effective it would be.
Yeah. I actually get that quite a lot. Has it been effective so far?
It's been incredibly effective. And it's also made me like have more fun in lifting again, because it was getting very boring. It's very boring to do the same old sort of like, upper body, lower body, like very classic splits for bodybuilding or just like muscle mass acquiring. But I started having fun learning new exercises that I've never done before, like using a lot of like the landmine barbell. And so I was like learning new things, which made lifting fun again and like strength and conditioning fun again. And then I found how nicely it translated into the sport. So it's been really effective. Yeah.
Awesome. So good. It makes me very happy. Happy coach. And then I think 2 more questions. Have you had any specific wins that you would attribute as a result of the programs?
Oh, I think specific wins. I mean, I think we started working together in like mid to late 2024, and I never thought I was going to compete in this sport at all. But then when I saw people around me at the gym were signing up for it, I really did not feel that capable until I started your strength and conditioning program. When I started feeling like my body was more resilient than I thought it was bouncing back faster from like what I thought would be an injury prior. I was like, wow, I can do this. I can compete. And then I went on to compete and win and win in that way. So that was fantastic. And I want to do more of it now. And I think other wins are just continuing to have fun doing the sport. Like not being, it sucks to get an injury and it's not always preventable, but being able to do the strength and conditioning so I can like hold my body in the right ways so that it's like prepped for all the intensity of the sport. I think you just have more fun doing it, and that's a win for me to like keep enjoying the sport. Yeah.
100%. There was a bunch of wins in there. That was awesome. And then my final question is, would you have any advice that you would give to someone who's on the fence about joining?
I guess my advice would be that, I think it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to try a strength and conditioning program. It doesn't hurt to sort of put yourself out there and try to improve your strength and conditioning and just see how you feel, see how it translates to not just like the sport that you enjoy, but also your life. I mean, I'm also an endocrinologist. I see a lot of older women who get osteoporosis because they've never really thought about strength training their whole lives. And I think putting yourself into a program where you have a fantastic coach who's a woman and who's really attuned to like not only the sport, but also all of the science and the evidence behind like the strength and conditioning, it's good for your life as well as for how you play your sport. So yeah, I think I would say like take the leap, because there's nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose from trying out a new strength and conditioning program, and for trying out having a coach who really like takes a lot of that like brain space and questioning and not really and like sort of motivation to keep building that strength. It takes that off of your shoulders. So
yeah. That's awesome. So good. And it's so true. Like just try. If it's not for you, it's not for you. There's also it's a 7-day free trial and I have no contracts. It's literally risk-free.
Exactly. And I was like, you're not gonna ever lose from doing from trying out something that's like good for your body overall, good for your health overall. Like that. So
yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna hit stop recording. No, I don't know how to do it. There we go.